Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the Slay to Success show. This is Rochelle, a Slay Queen Hemingway, and today I am live streaming in to three different platforms. So I am live streaming here in LinkedIn. Hi, LinkedIn. And I'm live streaming into the Slay to Success community. Hey, Queens. And I'm also live streaming into YouTube. Hey, people. So I wanted to come on here today and just, you know, give you a little bit of things to think about. So if you are here dropping in, this is your Slay Queen. And I am here using my purpose. And my purpose is to essentially use my self discipline and bold leadership skills to help empower you to face your fears and insecurities by using this basic life and leadership philosophies, framework, if you will, aka Slay. It means stay ready to be ready, lead out loud, a sense of community, a sense of family, and knowing you are built to last. And we're going to do all this without sacrificing so many of these things that we sacrifice all the time, our health, relationships, opportunities, or happiness, all based on my 30-year military career experiences and life lessons in the United States Air Force and now beyond. And so I retired after serving 30 years about a year and a half ago, and I'm here in the DMV area. So if you are here, come on in and let us know where you're tuning in from. Slay to Success is essentially a mission, a ministry, and a movement, and is not a traditional business, if you will, but it is a business. And it is based on leadership and transformation. So if you want to come in here and listen in about leadership, mindset, and wellness, this is a place to be. So again, I am going to be talking through the lessons that I've learned. And today we're going to be talking about finding and following your own yellow, if it's yellow. In my case, it's pink because everything that I talk to is in a pink, all right, in a pink language. And it's finding and following your own yellow or pink brick road to your desired success. And what does this mean? Well, all of us has a purpose. All of us have a calling. And when you can find yourself doing the things that you want to do, especially in this one life, and doing it with leadership, mindset, and wellness involved, then you're going to be able to do whatever it is that you have said that you wanted to do and to achieve. And so today we're going to talk through some of the benefits and some tips, if you will, of what I have done, especially in retirement as I have transitioned, and to help you discover your own brick road. So we all know the story about Dorothy and Toto. Yes, we do. And if you're here, please let me know that you're dropping in so I can see and make some shout outs to you. But we all know the story of Dorothy and Toto. Now, my version of The Wizard of Oz is The Wiz. And The Wiz is with Dorothy, and which is Diana Ross. And we have Michael Jackson as a scarecrow. I absolutely love that version. That's probably the only version that I have watched for over like 20 years or so. I know it came out in the 70s, in the late 70s. But, Diana was essentially taken into this whimsical world, and she was told, hey, to go find and follow the yellow brick road. And so on her way, on her journey, she met people, she was solving problems. She was, trying her best to see the end of the light. She wanted to go home. And so that was her goal. And so we can find ourselves in that mode. And so we could be the characters that was played out in this movie. So, how do you go about finding and following your own path? Hey, Latricia, welcome in, my queen from the Slay to Success Facebook community. She is here and loving the fact that you had the time to come and drop in and just be able to share as much as you would like. as far as this conversation is concerned, because we're going to get down to some tips of advice on how do we find and follow our own yellow or pink, and Latricia loves pink too, brick road to desired success. So one of the things that I discovered, all right, especially as I transitioned out of the military and now doing a lot of different things that I never thought that I would be doing, is I had to stop living for someday. You know what I mean? Like a lot of us are just saying, like, one day this is going to happen. One day when I get my whole life together, this is my plan. Here's my list of things that I'm going to do. One day I could see myself, being in a certain career, or being in a certain group, or being in a different circle, right? But we don't take the steps necessary to get there. And especially if we keep saying, oh, one day that's going to happen. Well, that someday is today. Why can't that day be today? Why can't you just make a promise to yourself and just say, you know what? I am going to kick in my inner motivation and I'm going to take the steps necessary. All right. Well, I know there's a lot of fear behind it and you're not sure what you're going to expect. So sometimes, we just don't do those things. But if you have that in your gut and you're like, you know what, that someday is today, I say go for it, right? We go for it. We risk takers. All right. Peel off the band-aid and we just go and we make these things happen. The next is we have to say yes. All right. We have to say yes to new things. All right. Again, transitioning out of an environment where a lot of times I didn't get to say yes, okay, on my own fruition, because I was told, hey, this is the position or this is a job that you're going into. And so, now I get to freely make decisions for myself and for my family. And so I'm saying yes to opportunities that come my way. All right. And making space for these yeses. All right. And then saying, you know what? I do have passions and desires. And so if I go to this certain opportunity, perhaps I can meet new people, I can meet new process or do new processes. And so we have to take that leap. We have to take that leap of faith and to go out and try new things. All right. We have to surround ourselves with inspiring people. We all have people that we see on TV or in the social media platforms, or people that we have near and dear to us that we inspire to be like. And so, if we surround ourselves with those individuals, and hopefully these are positive and forward thinking individuals, then we can see us following our own path and getting on that path to that success that we are truly looking for. um, we can also write it down. I have a lot of journals, y'all. I mean, I think I have about, I don't know, over my span of my life, probably over 100 journals that I have gotten, used to just writing out my feelings, my emotions, sometimes my ideas, my opinions about things. And so when I have written out those particular ideas, they come to fruition for me. It's almost as if I write it in black and white on a piece of paper and it's like set in stone, right? So we have to write our plans out. All right. But not only writing those, all right, but we actually have to activate. We have to start doing. We have to start being. All right. That whatever it is that we are desiring. All this requires leadership on us, right? We have to be leading ourselves. And we have to be able to really figure out what is going to work for us. And then we have to find out what we truly love, not what we like, what we love, and be able to continually go back to those particular activities. Now, I love to shop. Okay, there's no secret. A lot of people know that I love to shop. I love to craft every now and again. I've got some Cricut machines in here and I like to design my own gifts and give them to people. I love to share. I love to speak. I'm on a lot of speaking engagements, either virtual here in this space or I'm out and about, travel. And I just like to inspire and motivate people. That is essentially what I love doing. And so I try my best to create incorporate these things in my plan all the time. And then lastly, okay, we have to stop comparing ourselves. There's a lot of competitiveness, all right, going on. I know that I am not the only person who is working in this industry, if you will. So when I did retired, I decided, hey, I'm going to write a book. So I became a self-published author. I'm going to go on speaking engagements as a transformational speaker. And I was going to go ahead and start mentoring and helping women who are either in the military and they're going into those C suite jobs or executive leadership jobs, or if you're in corporate. And I'm helping those that have transition who want to step into their next big thing, whatever that is, and specifically working with women. Because I know based on my experience, the need for mentorship and for sponsorship and for support. So I have essentially given you several different tips, right? And we go over again, stop living for someday. Someday is now. All right. Say yes and try out new things. Surround yourself with inspiring people and really stop comparing yourself to others. Because if we focus in what we would like to do, and we're always thinking about our mindset, right? So the first thing that I know for me that worked specifically for me was to share my story. So I have a copy of my book, all right. Here's a copy of my book. And it is not a hard read, y'all. It is a very easy read. This is about my experience in the military, and I give motivational and inspirational, you know, excerpts, if you will, based on some of the experiences I had for anyone who is looking to get motivated or desire to hear about a story that and get a different perspective. And so that is available for sure, right? I also work with individuals either virtually or you can do a self-paced course. So I develop a self-paced course and you can go on there and take the modules. I videoed and with presentation. So that's a self-paced online leadership course, and it speaks to the Slay to Success leadership course that I do when we are on one-on-one. So if you are like busy and you don't have the time to sit on Zoom with me one-on-one, you can take the course and you can learn from that. And if you want to go beyond that, then you reach out to me, all right? And we book a call and then we will sit down and we'll talk about what that next looks like for to support you. So for today, I'm going to drop in here, y'all. I'll drop in here a link to copy. You know, I talk to myself, and I know a lot of people do, but that's just what I do. And a link to my book if you are interested in just first finding out who I am. Who is this Rochelle Slay Queen Hemingway? Well, I break it out, y'all. Again, the first portion of it is about my experience from each base. All right. Now, I was stationed at 10 different bases while I was in the military, plus my deployments, which are about 5 or so in here. And then we go into talking about what does slay mean in its entirety. What is this thing, right? This is all about mindset. If you don't have the right mindset, whatever I shared with you on these tips of finding and following your own yellow or pink brick road to your desired success may not be what you really desire because you don't have the right mindset right now. Maybe because there's just so much going on. So I just wanted to come in here and just to give you a little teaser on, what I have to offer. Also, if you're looking to find additional offerings that I offer, then I will go ahead and paste it in here so you can see and you can check it out. All right. So, if there's not anything here, anyone have any questions, concerns, discussion points that you would like to make? Thank you so much, Latricia, for coming in um, and seeing about me. I love you, my sis. And then my other sister, Chevy, came and she dropped in. Thank you for coming in live. If you come in for the replay, just go ahead and put in hashtag replay. And if you have comments to share, please make this a robust conversation. Again, there are two things that I have that I'm putting out here, which is my book that I normally don't really talk a lot about, but I do want to share that with you all today. And it is found on Amazon and it's called Slay to Success. And then here is my other offers that I have on Linktree. And that is all essentially about my courses, my mentorship, and anything else that you would love to see on YouTube and on my podcast. So keep on slaying. All right. Until you can't slay no more. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye.